We're back, and it's time to take a look at this week's TCG player prices. We're hitting that point where it's everybody just waiting for the next set, finishing out their store showdowns. It's a little bit over a month, at least at the time of this recording, before we get Shadows of the Galaxy. Let's see where the Spark of Rebellion prices stand. Starting, as always, with the legendaries. We are looking at kind of stabilized movement. Yes, we are getting some movement up, some movement down. Things like Vigilance are creeping up a little bit. Millennium Falcons, Command got a whopping $2 added. We're not talking huge changes, except for maybe Boba Fett Disintegrator. That's a more substantial change just in terms of overall dollars, like almost $5, even though the percentage is larger on some of these other things. It's not really anything unexpected at this stage. There's really no reason for these prices to really deviate from where they're at. I guess the only notable one is, as somebody pointed out, Mace Windu continuing to drop as more Store Showdown promos get into the mix and out there in the wild. I think one of the more interesting things is Super Laser Blast losing a little bit of value. It'll be interesting to see how these prices shape up as we move into the next set. Now, moving on to the rares, more red, at least in this section. But again, we're not, even though some of the percentages may seem somewhat large, we're not dealing with a very large quantity to begin with. So a percentage of a small amount to begin with naturally is resulting in a small change. We're talking things like Han Solo Reluctant Hero. It lost 34.52%, but it was 29 cents. So again, we're within reasonable changes for all these cards. Even as we look at the back end of the rares, there are a few things that are picking up. I am very curious whether any of these are related to the previews and what people are seeing and they're getting excited about it. Typically, once we get the full set and then you get people really trying to brew, now that they have the context of the full set, that's when we're going to see other stuff start to pick up here and there as people realize, oh, hey, this card from set one is going to be pivotal either as a metagame component, that'll probably come later, or for this whatever hodgepodge that people are trying to throw together. Now, as we shift over to the showcases, once again, these don't really see a lot of variation. I mean, overall, week to week, there is some minor changes, but as I mentioned last time, we're not getting a whole large quantity of them showing up on TCG Player, at least. Now, I could probably start hunting on eBay or other places to see if that's where people are really trying to sell these, but at least as far as TCG Player goes, we're talking single-digit quantities, very, very little change in any kind of value. I want to keep an eye on these in the background going forward once we start getting past the midpoint of set two, because, of course, the new showcases are going to become the hot item, but additionally, until we get that reprint later in the year, these could become premium, even more premium items than they already are. Well, just a quick look. Let me know what else you want to hear about the market prices or anything else financial related for Star Wars Unlimited. I am going to be trying to shift gears in the next few weeks towards what people are thinking about set two. Ideally, as we get more information, both about what's in the set and what the distribution is going to look like and all those sorts of factors. But let me know what your thoughts are. And that's going to do it for this time. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time for more Random's Thoughts.